Standard Time and answer your questions. If you've never been here before, welcome. It's a lot of fun. And of course, if you're returning, welcome. So you know it's fun. That's why you're coming back. So if you don't know who I am, my name is Alison Wagner. I'm an intuitive empath, tarot reader, and psychic. I read and feel into the energy of the cards. And this is where I go live. I go live 3 nights a week. Tuesday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. On Thursday, it's in the morning, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then on Friday, it's our new night, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and I answer your questions. It's a lot of fun. Okay, so here we go. We had a lot of questions submitted, and then you can always submit as we're going along. Let me go ahead and just make a couple of announcements. So let's see what else to tell you. You can go to my website, ancientoakpsychicarts.com. There you can go ahead and sign up for the free newsletter. It's at the bottom of every single page. You can book a personal reading with me, a missing person consultation. You can also check out the Learning Center there. And that's where my manifestation class is. The next one is going to be on August 5th. It's a 5-week accelerated class if that's something you're interested in. I'm currently teaching one right now. It's the long version of it. It's 16 weeks. So we are definitely rounding that out. And then what else to tell you? I also have my online tarot masterclass that's going to be uploaded because I normally teach that live in March and in October, but so many people are in different time zones, different schedules. So I'm going to go ahead and upload that by the end of July, beginning of August. I'm filming it now. And when that's uploaded, that is also an option for you. That's about 4 weeks solid. So definitely look for that. A lot of information if that's something you're interested in. It sells out every single time I've had it. So definitely look for that to be online. I also do private lessons, one-on-one tarot, manifestation, and raising your vibration if that is something you need help with. Let's see what else to tell you. I have my Alison's Picks area on my website. Those are my affiliate links, Skin Like Butter, Dr. Amir Karim Skincare, Rogers Hood Apothecary, and Omnilux red light therapy masks are coming on there. I'm waiting for my web designer to go ahead and upload that. She's on vacation, so I don't know if she's done it or not. I didn't check before coming on, but that is something that's definitely going to be uploaded. And I am on YouTube, Rumble, and a little bit on TikTok. I started uploading there, but really everybody follows me on YouTube. I do Zodiac readings for all signs. I do love readings, money and career for all signs. And then, like I said, I also go live those 3 days a week. I do the occasional interview. They're good for all placements, including but not limited to Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus sign. We all have so many placements. So look and see where your placements are. What are your majority of placements? As far as like, are you heavy in one area or another? And if you could, and if you're enjoying today's show, do me a favor and like, share, and subscribe. It really helps out the channel. And leave a comment if this resonates with you, especially after the show is posted. That's great, so other people can see it. And if you'd like to see me go live in the future, hit the notification bell on upcoming episodes so that way you're notified. And at the end of tonight's show, I will do a general reading for the collective. It's for all the people here and the people that are watching in the replay. So whenever this video finds you, it's meant for you. And a special thank you to all my subscribers. I really appreciate your love and support. It really means a lot to me. And of course, the moderators, because without them, this would not be happening. I'm just going to make sure that my mic is on. Hi, Ken. Hi, Ava. Nice to see you guys. Hey, Tamara. Yay, you finally made it live. Thank you. Hey, Vicky. Hey, Espo Hub. And who else is here today? I see a lot of people, and that reminds me. Hi, Ava. I see your super chat. I'm going to get to you in just a second, Jackie. So I got to say, I have the memberships that are available for people because that's something that's coming up, and it's Earth, Air, Fire, and Water. There's 4 different levels of membership. I can give away some memberships. Ken, who is phenomenal, I love you, Ken. Ken bought people 5 memberships today. So he's gifting 5 people in the audience memberships, and it already went through. And I'm going to go ahead and read their names really quick so that you're aware of it. I'm also going to read it at the end because I just think it is so cool. So let me go ahead and find that. Okay. Oh, did I already get out of it? Where is it? Here we go. Here we go. Okay, so it is Elena, Jolly James, Larissa Love, Rebecca Pedro, and Evelyn Bloth, I think is how you say that last name. So you guys have all gotten free memberships thanks to Ken, my moderator. So congratulations, everybody, and welcome to the members channel. So this is basically where you're going to see what is gifted in the water level. So definitely take a look at that. All right, I'm hoping to give some away later. I have to figure out how I can do that while I'm live. Let me go ahead and see what I can do really quick. And it's difficult because I'm new to this. So let me see. Here's July 1st. And July 1st. There we go. We don't need that going backwards. And I think, let's see. I'm just going to see something really quick. I can do it. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to do that next time because Ken just gave 5 away. I'm going to do it tomorrow, or not tomorrow, Thursday morning at the 10 a.m. show because I only have 10 a month to give and it's telling me I can only do 5 at a time. Ken just did 5, so I'm going to do 5 on Thursday and I'll do 5 on Friday. That's going to be on the 4th of July. So yes, we are having a show on the 4th of July if that's something you're interested in. All right, let me back out of this now and go ahead and get into this because we did have a lot of people submit questions. So let me go ahead and I don't know why the screen shrunk, but okay. Anyways, it always happens when we go live, right? All right, so let me go ahead and scroll down to where the questions are. So let me tell you also, let's see. So we've got the guidelines for everybody that's new. So we've got 2 rules per show, and that is going to be 1 question per show. That way everybody gets the opportunity to ask a question and it doesn't become one person's personal reading. Because if you keep asking a question each time, I love the support from the show, that's for sure. But it then becomes your own personal reading. That's when you need to book a session. And then also no bad language or topics. We need to keep it family friendly for YouTube because of the censorship. And that is a real thing. If there's something off topic that you want to go over, I personally have no problem with it. I'm a grown woman. I'm an adult. I've pretty much seen just about everything. So if there's something you want to go over, definitely book a personal reading and we can deal with it there. You can submit your questions before or during the show and they will be answered live. So you can post your question through PayPal, Venmo, or Stripe. And then you can also do that in advance. And PayPal, Venmo, Stripe is $20. And then the Super Chat is $30. And that's because YouTube takes 40%. So we're keeping it fair. So definitely go ahead and all the information is in the description. If you don't see it, hit more and it will drop down for you. Or if you're live and you're watching in the chat, the moderators are more than willing to help you with that. Okay. So what else to tell you? I have a disclaimer and then we're going to go to the first question. Disclaimer, this is for entertainment purposes only. I am not a therapist and I do not give financial or medical advice. Okay, so here we go. My decks are cleansed, shuffled, and meditated on, and we are ready to go. All right, so let's see what the universe has in store for Linda. The first question is from Linda. If you guys know, Linda submits a question not just every single Tarot Tuesday. Every single time I go live, she asks a question, and she's been doing that since I first started the show. So that's 3 days a week. Here's her question. Hi, Alison. Can you pull a couple of cards regarding this holiday weekend? Does the energy show any reason for concern? P.S. Loved your Pisces video. Thank you, Linda. Okay, Linda, let's get into that. All right. So here we go. And by the way, I want to make sure I say this. I want to make sure everybody knows this. We have no control over who those memberships go to. It is a lottery. YouTube, we submit it in and YouTube chooses it. So don't feel like you're being left out. We have no control over that. Otherwise, personally, I would have it go to all the moderators and then go to all the audience, because the moderators do a lot of work and I'd like to give that to them, but I found out that I can't give that to them, which is crazy. So it's a random, it's a lottery. So it just goes out. I don't know what their algorithm is. So again, don't feel slighted if you don't get a membership. That's just how YouTube is working. I want to make sure I say that in case someone gets their feelings hurt. Please don't do that. Okay, so here we go. This is from Linda. Can you pull a couple of cards regarding this holiday weekend? Does the energy show any reason for concern? Okay, so is there going to be anything happening this weekend? So I just got a little bit of a hit. So let's just see what else is coming in. That was interesting. Okay. We have the Six of Cups. Okay, these two wanted to come out together. The King of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles. And now let's get a third card, a third area. I don't see any reason for concern. I just, everything here is love and pentacles. It's, first card out was Six of Cups. This is really about using your imagination just to tap into love energy. I think that if people are not paranoid, you just get into that loving mode. And I think that it's just a matter of holding that vibration up. I don't see that there's anything to be concerned about. I don't know what the media is saying. You guys know I don't watch the news, but the cards are just telling me that there's nothing to be worried about. I mean, I would imagine if there's sleeper cells or if there's something else going on out there, that I would like to think that even if the government is going to drop the ball, because it usually does, because that's what they do, I'd like to think that there's other organizations out there that would pick up the slack at this point, because look at what we've seen. Look what we saw in Las Vegas and what we've seen in a couple of other places. I'd like to think that because they constantly drop the ball, that we would have another organization come in that, like Blackwater is not part of the government, or maybe it is, who knows, but it's like a separate entity. I'd like to think that there's another group out there that's a separate entity that might have better intel than the government does, because the government just is not out for our best interest. Okay, so then we've got the Ten of Pentacles and the King of Cups. And I love this because this is about you not being concerned. This is us. We kind of like have everything. I think everything is under control. I think that they are on it. Whether or not they take action on it, because we don't have any fire energy here, but I think that they're very well aware of what's going on and they know what a priority is and they're looking at everything. Then we have this King of Cups. This is someone that's really gone deep. You see how he's going to the bottom of the ocean. He is really, or to the stream, he's really gone deep to explore what is happening. And I think that that's what they've done. I think that for better or worse, I think that it's just something that it's going to be so underground that I think that there's a lot of stuff going on personally with this card that's saying that there's so much going on underneath everything that we're not even aware of what's really going on. So, they're not going to announce that in the media and the propaganda because they don't want you to have that information. They're going to try and instill fear in people, but there's definitely more going on than we're aware of. And then we have this card. This is like winning the lottery. So this is telling me that this is about everybody having their ducks in a row. I just feel that there is nothing to be, to feel concerned about. There's nothing coming in for this. We've got these four aces and the Hermit. This is just telling me that, honestly, I think that everything is okay. I really feel that it's kind of like a bread and circus. It's like a smoke and mirrors kind of thing with what is going on. And it's to set the stage for something. I feel that this is good. Will we have a false flag event? That would be a separate question. I don't think that this is there anything to be concerned about? No, I don't think so. But you know what? I'm going to do something for the collective. Will there be a false flag event? So let's go ahead and take a look at that. I would give you examples of that. But again, there's censorship on YouTube, so you'll have to use your inference on that. Okay, so let's find out, will there be a false flag event? We have the Four of Wands, the Ten of Wands, and the Knight of Wands. There might be. There could be. I don't know if there's anything to be concerned about. I think it's going to be when people are celebrating with fireworks. I think that there might be something that's going on and that it's going to really stress a lot of people out. So there might be like a little something or other. Really, what I'm kind of getting from this is that I feel like there's something coming. I feel like there's something coming down the road for all of us. I feel like, so for me, this is like a portal opening right here. So I feel like there's something coming in around the 4th. I feel that there might be something that, again, that we're not aware of, that we're going to be out and about, and then something shows itself. So I'm going to turn my fan on. So I think that there's that. But the fact that this card is here for burnout just kind of tells me that something might happen and everyone is just going to be so disappointed with what happened. So there might very well be a false flag event. And that's going to be what someone has done in the cover of night. So if it happens, it will be in the evening, I think. If there's a false flag event. I'm just reading the energy. I don't like to go and predict things, but I am reading the energy of the cards, and that's what's coming in for me when I ask about a false flag event. So it'll be interesting to see if anything happens. Is there something for concern? I don't think so. It could be that if there's a false flag event, it could be that it's diffused. Maybe there's another faction in the elite that want to stop them from doing that because they want it to be, they want to steer things in a different direction. That's the kind of thing that there's like that inference. All right, Linda, thank you for your question. I'm going to answer one more here, and then I'm going to come over and get yours, Ava. Okay, so this is from Velma, and she writes, "Hi, Alison. Time has been crazy lately. Have my recent additions, protocols, books enhanced my consciousness considerably? Just wanting to take the temperature of my energy. Love you, Velma." Love you too, Velma. Okay, let's take a look. Nice to see you. I know you haven't been here for a while. Your energy feels great, but let's see what the cards have to say. All right. Have they enhanced your consciousness considerably? Yes, we have the Emperor. We have the King of Cups and the Tower. Absolutely. We've got the Emperor, the King of Cups, and the Tower. Don't be afraid of the Tower. So this is about you just I think you're elevating yourself completely, because this is all 4 kings put together plus another king. So that's 5 kings. So this is that beautiful divine masculine energy. This is you taking charge. This is you being a leader of your own life. You're being that conscious co-creator. So this is you really stepping into your power right now. This is you diving well below the surface, and you're exploring your emotions. This is the King of Cups. So really you have the King of Cups twice. That's going to be love, your emotions. We're looking at your intuition, your connection to source. So here's your consciousness. It's your connection to source, right? So this is that mind, body, soul connection. This is you really going and exploring a lot of things. In fact, with this King of Cups, he's explored his emotions so deeply that he doesn't really need to show emotion anymore, because nothing is really going to disturb him. It's almost like being like Spock, right? You don't need to have an emotional I was going to say an outbreak. You don't need to have like anything like that. You're very even keeled at this point because you've explored it so deeply. It's here twice for you. So that tells me that you have definitely elevated your consciousness considerably, and your energy. I feel like you're more balanced actually while I'm reading your energy, because you've been here for a while. So I'm very familiar with what you feel like. The last card is the Tower. This is you having some major revelations. I think that this is you like shedding your skin like a snake, and you're going along and you're becoming a new version of you. And I think that it is a new and improved and a happier version of you. I feel that this is elevating you, and I think that it's giving you this type of sustenance that I think that you need in your life right now. And I feel like it's a very powerful, palatable type energy, and you're benefiting from it tremendously. I also feel that this is a lot of things that were negative or lower vibrational that are breaking away from you. And I feel like some of these are relationships. So you might be around people, friends, family, co-workers that are just kind of falling to the wayside as you're moving forward in your life, that you're not in the same resonance anymore. And I actually feel like this is a good thing for you. I think that there's a tremendous amount of growth and development that just went through for you. Wow, Velma. Awesome. Thank you for your question and congratulations. That must feel incredible. Oh my God, I love that. All right, so let's go over here to Ava. Ava, thank you so much for your love and support. Okay, here we go. Alison, what does the universe want to say about my love life? P.S. Cancer reading on fire. Thank you. It is on fire. Cancer's amazing right now. I mean, just amazing. And it's your birthday, right? Your birthday, literally, and Cancer's birthday. I just love it. Okay, so here we go. All right. So what does the universe want to tell Ava about her love life? I'm actually going to get my love deck for that. Let's switch decks. All right, here we go. We have the Death card. Don't be rid of the Death card. We have the Two of Swords and the Five of Pentacles. Okay, a lot is going on. What does the universe have to say about your love life? The Death card, the Two of Swords, and the Five of Pentacles. This is you making a conscious effort to release what no longer serves you. So there's something that's going on that you are consciously seeing that is not working out for you in your best interest. You see it, you recognize it, and instead of having it stay there and linger around, it's you choosing to release what is not working out in your best interest right now. This is you making some changes, and this is a slow, gradual change. This is not a tower moment because that's very quick. This is a slow moving card, but it's invaluable. So you're going to be releasing people, places, things, ideas. So this could be old ways of thinking about love. This could be people that maybe you've dated and that they're not resonating with you anymore, or it's like, why are you wasting your time with someone? It's you really looking at the big picture from reality, your version of reality, and you making the decision on what it is that you need to do for your best interest. I do feel that you are incredibly indecisive about this. That's what this card is showing me, that you're like either or. Should I do this? Should I do that? There's a third place solution here. So it's like, should I do this? Should I do that? But see that third island in the back? That's you thinking outside the box. I think that there's another way of looking at something, that there's an option out there for you to look at things, so maybe stand back, get a bird's eye view, whatever it is you need to do to get more perspective on what is going on, because right now you're being a little blinded, you're indecisive, and you're having a hard time with your heart. See how her arms are crossed? She's blocking her heart chakra, and it's giving you the opportunity to tap into your intuition, but I do feel that you're even having a hard time with that. I feel that there's something here that needs to be cleared up. One of the things that's happening with this moon is that there's something from your past that's interfering. Whether it is a past relationship, like a pattern or a memory, and somehow that's coming in and it's affecting the decision making that you're doing right now, and it's causing you to stall out. So that's something that's coming in. Then we have this Five of Pentacles, and this is really talking about you feeling left out in the cold. I feel that for your love life, this is what it feels like. It feels difficult. It feels dis-ease, right? It's not easy right now. They're not comfortable, right? That's why, like they say, disease, dis-ease. So I feel like there's some discomfort in what is going on. This is the card of lack. So this is about lacking that feeling of love, of belonging, of passion, of feeling whole. I feel that it's like there's something missing and you're not getting that type of satisfaction. And that's something I think that you really need to come to terms with, feeling like a fifth wheel. This is the Five of Pentacles, feeling like an outsider, just feeling like it's just not quite clicking. So it's something that you might want to take a look at. That's what the universe is telling me. And Yeah, it's definitely very palatable, but this is about you really releasing what no longer serves you. But that, again, is you doing the release work. It's not the tower where the tower comes in and does a release. All right, I hope that helps. Thank you, Ava, for your question and your love and your support. And happy birthday. I love it. Okay. I'm going to just scroll really quick because I've been reading. So I'm just going to say hi to people. Hi, Snarf. Wait, did you just send 50 gift members hips? I don't know what that means. Did you just send 50 memberships? Holy shit. I have to say it like that. Let me go over here and take a look. That's awesome. Let's see who is here now as a member. Oh my God. Let me see. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God, that's amazing. What a fucking rock star, Snarf. Thank you so much. And thank you to all the people that have it. Oh my God, that's so cool. I feel like I need to read off all the names. We're going to be here for a minute. Hold on there. This is going to be Crystal Rose, Kimmy Martinez, Bree, Desiree at Reiki, I think is what that is. Hold on, this thing's jumping around on me. Michael Scherer, that's how you said. Deb, Beth Ross. This is jumping around on me. Consuela Grigo. Sorry, this screen's jumping all over me. Then Tracy Amatage. Oh my God, I have to keep doing it. Amanda. You know what? I'm not going to be able to say everybody's name. 528 Hertz, I think, is another one. Sorry, guys. This stupid screen. I think it can't handle it. AGL. Okay, so I'm just going to let you guys figure it out. Oh my God. Snarf, what a stud. Thank you so much. And thank you to everybody else. I hope that you got one for yourself because I don't see it just yet. I'm going to have to scroll because this thing's bouncing all over the place. Thank you for that. Okay, so what else do we have? Let's see. I'm going to keep going. Look at, okay, so the names are going to be here. Oh my God, that's too cool. So 528, Anna Lamb, Beth Ross, Minimal Lottage, Tracy Armitage, Melfred Soheim, Julia Reeves, Reflecting Light, Renee. I mean, there's so many names. Oh my God, I love it. Kimmy Martinez, Love Maui, Joy 25, Rock Bowie, David Pitts, Deep Heart. Oh, that's so cool. Thank you so much. There's so many on there. Oh my God. That's so cool. Yeah, I know. Linda, can you believe that? Okay. All right. I'm just looking through here really quick. Thank you, Ken and Ava. Can you believe that, guys? That is so awesome. I hope everybody watching got that. All right, so I'm going to scroll. I'm not going to be able to see everybody. Did I just see Sherry? Hi, Sherry. Nice to see you. Sherry, I don't know if you saw in the very beginning, I can't give out, I can't just direct it to certain people because I wanted to give it to the moderators and then give it to people that show up all the time. It's random, so I have no control over it. Okay, so here we go. Let's go ahead and go back. Yay, Snarf. Oh my God, you just made my night. Thank you. Okay, so the next one is from K. Marie. All right, so this is, hi, Alison. I sent $20 to, and then she says my name, today for one question reading on YouTube at 7 p.m. I did not send a message in PayPal. I'm reading this out loud because for people that don't know, I want to make sure that you know this. So it says, I did not send a message in the PayPal, which I did not see for me to do this. So it's in the notes section. So it'll say notes, and that's where everybody posts their question. So next time you can go ahead and do that. I sent you a reply email, that way you know. And then it says, I am a first timer. Thank you. Welcome. We love you. And What do I do next? My question, will my financial situation change soon for my home and business stability? Thanks, Kay Marie. Okay, let's take a look at that. I'm going to continue to use the love deck for that. All right, here we go. Oh, okay, so this card flew out. We've got the Hanged Man. Okay, let me get 2 more cards for you. All right, here we go. We've got the World card and the Page of Pentacles. So, will your financial situation change soon for home and business? Hanged Man, the World card, and the Page of Pentacles. So, this is about you taking a time out and looking at things very differently. So, will your financial situation change soon? So, I'm not sure what it is that you're doing, but this is telling me for you to pull back. So that would say to me, like if you are investing in something right now, stop. So it would be to pull back for a minute and reassess everything. And I say that because a lot of times people will double down on something that's not working, and you're going to put more and more money into something, more time, effort, and energy. This is a pause. This is about you stepping back, taking a break, and looking at everything very clearly, and then making a move. So you see, he has chosen to go into this form of suspension, and this is to go in for a time of deepening. This is for you to gain a different perspective for enlightenment on your situation. So will your financial situation get better? This is something that you need to do to be able to see these changes or make these changes. I'll get to the other cards. We also have the World card. This is you really at a you're not at a crossroads, but you're like a door is closing and another one is opening. This is the 21. It's the last card in the major arcana. And this is really telling me that you are getting ready to start a new chapter, a new journey, whether or not it is going to be with your home and business stability, or you're going to be doing something else. So this is about you getting ready to walk through this portal and make a big move in your life. So I'm getting that it's for you to take a time out, and you're going to go and have a new beginning. This is kind of like a culmination of something. So that's that whole saying, when one door closes, another one opens. And it could still be you cycling back through the same business and home, but you're going to have to look at it differently. That's for sure. This is about you coming at it from a different angle, because if you don't see a way out, that's when you have to recalibrate, reassess everything, and then make other decisions. And maybe they're uncomfortable decisions, but they're decisions that need to be made for your survival and your stability. Then we have the last card here that is the Page of Pentacles, and he is all about giving you an opportunity. But this is a young energy. This is a page. So we've got the page, the knight, the queen, and the king. So he is presenting you with an opportunity to really be studious about it, do your research, and really see what is going to be appropriate for you. Because I feel that you will come out okay, but you have to do the groundwork. You really have to look at things, stand back and be grounded, stable, secure, look at things very rationally and analytically, and, crunch the numbers. Is this working for you? Is there something else that's coming in for you? And that's when it's truth time. So I'm not predicting your future, but I'm saying that you have an opportunity right here. And that tells me that either way, whether you choose to do something different or you continue down that same path, a new opportunity is coming in, but you have got to look at it differently. Otherwise, the consequences, what I see for the fallout is that you will not survive financially in your home, right? Because you either continue to move forward and you have to pivot, or it just goes away. I mean, that if you're an entrepreneur, that's kind of it. You have got to be on your game at all times. Entrepreneurs, because I'm one, you have to wear different hats. And you have to learn to pivot. You have to be able to read the analysis of information that's coming in about your business, and you have to see trends. I don't know what kind of business you have, but you need to be able to read that and to be able to pivot, right? It's kind of like before there were computers, maybe you had to do it old school. Computers came out. You either want to get on a computer and learn how to work it to the best of your ability, or you're going to be left behind. It's that kind of energy, right? It's kind of like now you really want to learn how to use AI, or eventually, and it's going to happen fast, you're going to be left behind because everybody is using it, and especially the younger kids, because it's really fast. And I mean, in every aspect of it. And it's just amazing. It's a wonderful tool. It'll save you time, effort, and energy. But that's a side note. But that is what is happening with your financial situation. You have an opportunity to see it differently, to see it clearly, and to make a move. Because this is here. I do not see anything that's a disaster. The disaster comes as if you don't go through this process. I hope that helps you, Kay Marie. All right, thank you for your question. All right, so this gives me an opportunity to say, hold on. Thank you to Snarf, okay? I want to say that he just bought 50 memberships for the water level. Oh my God, thank you. That's phenomenal. That is so cool. All right, so if anybody is watching and you want to ask a question but you don't know what to ask, this is a great time to say, what does the universe want to tell me today? Like you see it in my Zodiac videos. Or, you know, will I find love this year? That's another popular one. Or, you know, will I find a job this year? Or like what she was asking, you know, will I be financial? Will I be okay financially? Oh, wait, that's a different one. That's the next one, actually. Will my financial situation change soon for my home and business? So, yeah, there's a lot of things that you can feel in the energy for, because, you know, that was pentacles. And the other word for pentacles is coins. So let's go ahead and look at the next question. So if you don't know what to ask, those are examples. Otherwise, sit back and watch the show. It's a lot of fun. Okay, so here we go. This is going to be from Terry from Canada. And he writes, "Hi, Alison. I love your lives. This is my first time asking a question. I want to relocate for work. Is this a good decision for me? Will I be okay financially? Thanks, Terry from Canada." Okay, Terry, let's find out. Okay, will your relocation be a good decision for you? And welcome to the first time question. All right, here we go. All right. Will this relocation be a good move for you, especially financially? Yes, Two of Cups, the Nine of Wands, and the Knight of Cups. Okay, so we've got Two of Cups, the Nine of Wands, and the Knight of Cups. This is telling me that it's definitely something you want to do. It's going to make your heart sing. This is telling me that this is really in alignment with the direction that you want your life to go in. Things are really lining up for you. It might look different. It might feel different. You're going to a different area, but it's really resonating with you, and it's something you want to do. It's a very exciting time for you. It's going to be exhausting. This move is going to be exhausting for you. I'm not going to kid you. This is that wounded warrior energy, the Nine of Wands. This is telling me that you've got the strength and stamina to do this move, and you will be okay financially, but it's going to take a lot out of you. So you might want to take a look at hiring help. I feel that it's about the move itself. The relocation itself is what's going to take a lot out of you, not the job. And so I think that relocation, you might want to get help. Enlist people that are professional, because I think it's going to exhaust you and take a lot out of you. Then we've got this Knight of Cups. This is you really following your heart. You're moving forward and you're not looking back. You are really on this quest in your life right now. I think for this emotional fulfillment, I think you're wondering about your finances. I think your finances are going to be fine. There's not a negative here at all. It's just more about your energy with the move. But for finances, it's really an alignment for you. I think you're going to be very happy. I think the other thing that's coming through is I actually feel like you're going to meet somebody there. So if you're single, I think you could meet a potential love interest. And if you are in a relationship, then you're going to meet someone that's a quality friend, because that is something that's definitely coming through in the cards for me. It's about relationships. So I think that is just an added bonus. So you're going to meet someone that is more in alignment with who you are, and that is very complementary to who you are. And, again, whether it's a romantic relationship or a platonic relationship, that is going to be an added benefit of this move for you. So thank you, Terry, for your question. That is beautiful. Okay, so next question we have from Sandra, and she writes, "Hi, Alison. What does my boss think of me? Is he trying to fire me? Thanks, Sandra. P.S. Love your Aries videos." Oh, Sandra. Okay, let's take a look at that. Okay. Wow. All right. Oh my God, Miss Molly. I love it. Here we go. I know we have the best community. I just love the people that are here. Really, you guys are awesome. We're so lucky. Okay, here we go. So this is for Sandra. Okay. What does my boss think of me? Is he trying to fire me? Okay, let's find out. Here we go. We've got the Ace of Cups, the Three of Swords, and the Two of Pentacles. Okay, so Ace of Cups, we've got the Three of Swords. Flattery gets you everywhere. It does. We've got the Two of Pentacles. So this is really talking about your boss is really, I feel he likes you. Is he trying to fire you? No, but I think he really likes you. This is a gift and blessing from the universe and a new beginning. It's the Ace of Cups. But the thing is, he's not happy with you. He likes you, but he's not happy with the work that you're doing. So this is really telling me that you need to look at what it is that you're doing at work. Are you supposed to be, like, is your output supposed to be at one level and you're doing another? Is there something that's happening where you're not living up to what's expected of you at your job? Because this is really telling me that they really, really like you, but there's something going on. Like, are you a slacker? I'm just going to say it like that, because I feel like there's something where he's kind of disappointed in you. And it's not because he doesn't like you, because he definitely likes you. It has to do with your work and your output of whatever it is. He's really disappointed, and he's trying to balance the work responsibilities, and you're not helping him. So because you are not doing the work level at the level you're supposed to be at for him to be able to do his job and to answer to his bosses, he's trying to balance these responsibilities, and you're not helping, and that is hurting him. Okay. He doesn't look good because you're not living up to your area. So what does your boss think of you? No, he thinks you're great as a person. He is not happy with you as an employee. And so this is really saying that it's something that you need to evaluate in yourself. It's not don't have a persecution complex over it. He's not going after you for no reason. And if you feel like he's cold or he's not happy with you, because he's not, but it's because of your work. And if you have a relationship, which I think that you do, not a sexual relationship, but I think that you have a relationship, like maybe you guys go out after work, like as a group, like as a work group, like maybe you guys all go out for a beer or something after work or whatever. What I think is happening is everybody likes everybody, but at the end of the day, that's a job and you have to do your work, because I really feel like you're not living up to what is expected of you, and that's really bothering him. And it might be bothering other people because other people see it and they have to pick up the slack. That's what happens in a work situation like that. But he is trying to balance the two worlds between his bosses and dealing with the employees that are under him. So that's what he thinks of you. So I would take a look at what it is that you're doing and see how you can correct that. Because if you do a course correction, you might even want to say something. Hey, you know what? I just realized that, this happened, or I had something happen and I realized that I need to, pick up the pace or whatever. At least you're making an acknowledgement that there was an issue and you're doing a course correction. Because I feel like you guys are friends. And if he hears that, it might make him go, oh, thank God. And then, you don't feel like you're being persecuted, and he feels like you're actually going to step up and start doing what's expected of you. I'm not trying to be mean, but I'm just saying, Sandra, this is the energy that's coming through in the cards. That's what he thinks of you. Okay, everyone's going to have their own perspective. You have yours and he's going to have his. And that's what his perspective is as he's looking at you. So thank you so much for your question. I hope that gives you some insight into the situation of how he sees you. All right, so the next question is from Mindy, and she writes, "Hi, Allison. My husband died several years ago. Does he have a message for me? Thank you, Mindy." Okay, so let me get a different deck for that. All right, so let's find out if he has a message for you. Okay, so does Mindy's husband have a message for her? We've got the Five of Wands, we've got the Page of Cups, and the Four of Wands. And he's in my room because something just grabbed my leg. Okay, so here we go. We have the Five of Wands, we have the Page of Cups, and the Four of Wands. So what this is saying is that he wants you to look around and see the drama that's going on around you. So this is going to be maybe other relationships you've had since he's passed. It could be with other family members, friends, co-workers, but there's just something about you're having a lot of drama going on around you, and he wants you to be aware of that. Like, he doesn't want you to be caught up in strife and drama. He wants you to have a beautiful life, and this is what's coming in. This is the Page of Cups. This is that beautiful Pollyanna energy. This is you. This is your energy as you're in this dark, scary forest. This could be the subconscious, right? This is where all the enchantment takes place, is in this forest. You're running through. This is you looking at the world with rose-colored glasses on. This is what he wants to see you do. He wants you to raise your vibration up. Instead of being around people that are fighting or drama, it's about you raising your vibration and striving for love. This is the Page of Cups, the Page of Love. This is you seeing everything in the beauty in the world and the beauty in yourself. Look at the inner beauty. This is what he wants to see you focus on. Yeah, he's in my room. I got the chills. So this is about, I got the goosebumps. So this is the Four of Wands. This is the 1111 card traditionally, where this gateway is wide open. This is the card of marriage and of freedom and of the card of celebration. He wants you to celebrate life. This is the card of marriage. He still feels connected to you and married to you. Now, I'm not saying that to make it so that you don't find somebody else, because I don't ever want to say that. But of course, when you really love each other, of course you're going to continue to love that person, and he continues to love you, and he feels very connected to you, just like you do to him. He wants you to be free. Again, this is the card of celebration, of marriage, of freedom. And that gateway is wide open. That could be a portal. So this is about you finding that love that you have with him and cherishing it. This is about you finding the love of self, the beauty that's inside you, and being able to shine it to the outside world, and to give yourself this freedom to do it. And that freedom means you breaking away from strife and drama. That's the message that's coming in for you. What a beautiful message. He absolutely loves you. He knows what you're doing. He watches you all the time. But he wants to see you happy. He wants to see you shine your big, beautiful heart yet again. Oh, I love that for you. So thank you for your question, Mindy. That was beautiful. Okay. So the next question is from Barry. And Barry writes, "Hi, Allison. Love your Cancer readings. Thank you. Flattery gets you everywhere. And will I find love this year?" Thank you, Barry. Okay, Barry, let's find out. I'm going to go back to my love deck for that. All right. Here we go. Will I find love this year? This is for Barry. You know, people always think it's just women asking questions. That's not true. Half my clients are men. Okay, here we go. Oh my God. Yes. I mean, I don't even need to pull another card. Yes, it's the Sun. This is the most positive card in the deck. And that was the first card out. You will absolutely find love. Let me get the rest of the cards. The Nine of Swords and the Four of Wands. Okay, so we got a little more detail there. We have the Sun card, the Nine of Wands, and the Four of Wands. I mean, sorry, Nine of Swords and Four of Wands. So yeah, most positive card of the deck. You will absolutely find love. This is you shining your light out in the world. This is you going towards the light. This is an area that's making you very healthy. You feel mentally and emotionally and physically healthy as you're doing this. You are in alignment with who you're meant to be, and this is bringing you a lot of success in different areas of your life. Now, we're talking about love, but this is a bigger card than that. This is talking about you as a whole. I'm seeing your whole energy, your whole being. This is you, the most positive card in the deck. People are going to be drawn to you. You're magnetic. This Nine of Swords, this is you overplaying things in your head. I think you were overplaying some previous relationships. This is fear, guilt, anxiety. While you are thriving, you are a little nervous about things not working out. You know, when we're in love, or when you want to find love, you are taking a chance, right? You are putting yourself out there, male or female. You are putting yourself out there. It might or might not work out. There might be rejection, and men are usually the ones that are doing the pursuit. Think about how many times those men might be rejected at a bar, at a dance, at anything like that. I mean, they really have to go through the ringer, right? In their role. So this is about you looking at that and being willing to understand that and accept that and put yourself out there. I feel like maybe it's been a while and you're putting yourself out there recently and you're not used to the dating world. And I think it's a little uncomfortable. And I think once you get in the swing of it, you'll be okay. These are just the normal thoughts that are coming up, you know, like overplaying it, like, oh my God, do I have to go out and do this? Oh, I don't want to meet anyone that is, you know, unsavory or whatever word you want to use. That, you know, you just want to meet someone, but you still have to go through that process. You have to do the work, right? It does come down to a numbers game. It's you putting yourself out there, meetup group, friends introducing you to other people. You know, I mean, it is a process. So it's just getting out there and doing it. Then we've got the Four of Wands. Now, this is the 1111 card. This is what just came up for the other person. 1111. These are the Two of Wands, Two of Wands, so because it's the Four of Wands. This is that gateway opening, the card of celebration, marriage, freedom. So will you find it? Yeah. And this tells me you're going to find a quality relationship, right? You might go through a few people first, but you will definitely find a quality person, someone that is marriage material if you want to get married, or a long-term relationship, a committed relationship. So you will definitely find someone. I think it's just coming down to you shining your big, beautiful, positive light. And that's what the attraction is going to be. How gorgeous. Yes, Barry, you will absolutely find love this year. Congratulations. You'll have to let us know. Thank you. I'm just going to scroll. You guys know I can't read everything. Hi, Miss Molly. Nice to see you. So, okay, here we go. We have, this next one is from Perla, and she writes, hello, Alison. Love your show. Thank you, Perla. Appreciate it. You guys know flattery gets you everywhere. What does the universe want to tell me today? Thanks, Perla. Okay, let's see. What does the universe want to tell you today? All right, so we're going to go ahead and do, are we at the point of final call? No. No. Where are we? I had a lot of questions submitted. No, I think we're okay. But I'm just going to put this out in the audience because sometimes it takes people a while to come up with a question. If you have a question and you want it answered, by all means, please go ahead and submit it now. If you don't know what to ask, you can just say, these fell out. This was on me, not spirit. What does the universe want to tell me today? You know, or will I find love this year? Or will I receive a large sum of money? Whatever it is you want to ask, because we've had that a few times. Is precious metals a good investment? Whatever it is. I'm not sure if we had that come in. I copy and paste your questions, so I don't really read them. Okay, so this is from Perla, and she writes, I don't read them till the show. Okay, what does the universe want to tell me today? Perla. Okay, let's find out, Perla. We've got the Six of Pentacles, the Ten of Wands, and the World card. Okay, so Six of Pentacles, Ten of Wands, and the World card. So this is really talking about you being open to receive. I feel that the universe is saying you to be open to receive. I think you've got money coming in. I can't believe I was just saying that. But this is about, I think you're going to have some money coming your way. I think you have some financial abundance coming in. Another word for pentacles is coins, but it's going to be everything in the 3D. But for me, the vibration is saying that you've got some money coming in. So this is going to be like an inheritance, or I don't know, like a lawsuit or something along those lines. I feel it has to do with something legal, but this is something that's definitely coming in for you. And I feel like you're being made whole, like it's a restorative. So, maybe you had to sue somebody and now you're going to be made whole with a settlement. It's that kind of energy. This could be like a divorce and you're getting alimony or child support, something like that. But it's definitely something coming through that's going to be financial. We also have the 10 of Wands. This is talking about you looking at your energy. Are you overtaxing your system right now? Is whatever's going on with what's coming in, is this stressing you out so much that you're at the point of burning out? And this is like full body burnout. Like, so when I do personal readings and this card comes up, sometimes the energy, and it's coming up right now, is that you're going in so many different directions that your body's about to make you sick and you get the flu or a cold or something, so that you are forced to take a time out. That way you recover one way or another. When this card shows up, what you want to do is so this is a 10. So let's use this as an example. Let's say you're taking on 10 tasks, 10 responsibilities, and you're taking on too much of a load. Well, dial it back to 7, 8, put a couple on the back burner, delegate to other people, whatever this is, because these are tasks that are coming in. It could even be that maybe you're doing something that's a routine that you don't even need to do anymore. You're just doing it to do it. And maybe it's about you reassessing and seeing if that's still needed in your life. But it's about you really looking at your energy so that you don't get totally burned out. The last card is the World card. The energy that's coming off of this card for me is talking about you going into the next chapter of your life. And I think you're taking financial abundance with you. This is the 21 in the Major Arcana. This is the last card in the Major Arcana. As you go through this doorway, this portal, right? This is a transitionary card as you cycle back to the Fool, which is going to be the next journey that you take, the next chapter of your life. So I feel that you've got this wonderful abundance coming in. Look at your energy, because you're going forward, and you're going forward in a positive way. This is not negative, but you're stressing yourself out. There's something going on with you. So that's what the universe wants to tell you. Wow. Congratulations. Thank you for your question, Perla. Okay. So the next one is from Tyler from Michigan. Okay. So what does Tyler say? He says, hello, Alison. Will I find love this year? Tyler from Michigan. Thank you for your question. Let's find out. Okay. So, will I find love this year? Tyler from Michigan. It's important. It's all about love, isn't it? There's somebody out there for everybody at different stages in our life. If you are with your soulmate in the very beginning, something happens. You know what? There is somebody else out there for you. Don't ever feel like there's nobody out there for you. There are so many great people out there, men and women. It's a matter of you guys just finding each other. All right, here we go. Oops, that was me. Okay, so this is for Tyler from Michigan. Will he find love this year? We have the King of Wands. I love it. And the Emperor. And the 10. Oh my God. And the 10 of Pentacles. Of course you will. Wow, look at this. The King of Wands, the Emperor, and the 10 of Pentacles. Everybody wants the 10 of Pentacles and the 10 of Cups. Look what you just got, the 10 of Pentacles. So, will you find love this year? Yes. I got to say this. So, this is that beautiful divine masculine energy with this Emperor card. He's all four kings put together. And look, you also have the King of Wands. So, that's really here twice. Now, the King of Wands is about self-actualization. It's about you winning. You're keeping your eye on the prize, and you're getting it, you're attaining it. So if you want love, yeah, it's coming in for you. You are focused and you're going to make it happen. You might lose a battle here and there, but you're going to win the war. So in other words, you might date a few people that are just you know, they could be nice people, but they're just not it. They don't have that X factor that you're looking for in someone, or that type of attraction. Then you meet someone that does. So this tells me that you keep going until you meet the right person, which of course we all do, very healthy. So this is coming in for you twice. Remember, because he's also in this card. This is you being a boss, taking that leadership role. I think you know exactly what it is that you want in the other person, because he's got his armor on underneath. So he's ready to throw down and fight for what he wants. This tells me when you see it, you're going to go after it. So when you see this person that's going to present to you, Tyler, you are going to go for it. You're not going to hold back. You're going to walk right up and you're going to ask him out, and everything goes from there, because you're striving for your idealized life. This is the tree of life, the way the pentacles are lined up. This is you striving for your idealized version of life, and that involves love. This is friends, family, pets. This is housing, location, retirement, travel, finances, your health. It's location, relocation, education. It's everything in the 3D and so much more. So this is you getting it. This is you keeping your eye on the prize and going for it. So when that person presents, you're not going to hold back. I mean, maybe you sit and watch them for a minute. Maybe you're being strategic depending on the situation, right? You're going to feel it out. But you are absolutely going to go for it. You know it. Because I got to say, with the Emperor, he doesn't show a lot of emotion. It's that strong, silent type, right? But he's very smart. He keeps his cards close to his chest, but he's willing to throw down at any minute to go for what he wants. And that's what's coming in for you, Tyler, from Michigan. Thank you for your question. You will absolutely find love this year. Okay, so next question. Again, I haven't seen any super chats, so I don't know. Let me check. What am I doing? So these are all pre-submitted. Let me go ahead and check and see if anybody has submitted any over here. I got so wrapped up in doing this, I forgot to check. Okay, so let me go and see if any new questions came in. Give me a minute. For whatever reason, PayPal, now it's motorcycles. So they are really going out of the way, like every single time now I have to do this. Okay, so let's check there. And then so many steps. And then let me do Venmo really quick. Okay, and Stripe. Okay, let me see. Okay. Okay, so we do. So sorry guys, I'm just seeing it now. So I've got the first one is going to be from Sherry. Thank you, Sherry. Are you still in the chat? I'm just going to check really quick. No motorcycles. I don't even know what that's in a reference to. I used to love motorcycles. I broke my arm on one. I thought I was Evel Knievel when I was a kid. Yeah, not even kidding. Did not know what the brake was. Well, on purpose. Anyways. All right, here we go. Hello, Alison. I loved your Sagittarius reading. Thank you, Sherry. And you know flattery gets you everywhere. Plus, you're my moderator. I love you. I really do. I think it's great. I hope we get to see each other in August. And so then it says, looking forward to seeing how it goes. My question for today is, what does the universe want me to know for the rest of this week through Sunday? Thank you, Alison, for all you do. Have a wonderful evening. Oh, thank you so much. You too. I'm glad you're here. Here we go. So this is going to be for Sherry. Okay, so what does the universe want you to know for the rest of the week through Sunday? Here we go. Ten of Pentacles, the Moon, and the Devil. Okay, so we've got Ten of Pentacles, the Moon, and the Devil card. So this is really saying that you're striving for your idealized life. So I think in this week that's coming up, there's something that has to do in the 3D that you're striving for. So this is going to be in relationships. This is work, career, starting your own business. This is going to be finances, your health. There's something that you're doing in the 3D that is definitely looking for your idealized life. Remember, this is normally the tree of life. So this is you striving for this idealized version. And for me, this light on the table is symbolizing that you have to have enlightenment to not only strive for that life, but to also be able to hold on to it. So this is really telling me that there's something coming in that you're working on that I think is going to be, I think it's something that is going to be life-changing right now that you're working on. So this could be a relationship, it could be work, retirement. There's something that's coming in for you that you're definitely working on through Sunday. We've got the moon card. This is you embracing this type of, I feel like it's a frenzy in a positive way. This is like this type of over enthusiasm. You see how the rabbits are dancing in the moonlight. They are very, very excited, very animated, and very imaginative when it comes to the moon, and that lights them up. I think that there's something about this unknown. There's some type of challenge. It's almost like the gauntlet's been thrown down for you. There's a challenge coming, and you're really excited about this, and it's the unknown. And you're picking that up, and you're going to run with it. So that is something that's coming through, and it's a positive thing. Then we have the Devil card. So this is about looking out for something that's going to be trying to throw a wrench in that. And this could be something that's a negative. So this could be a person, a place, thing, an idea. This could be negative self-talk coming up that's placing doubt in something that you're striving towards. Because you're definitely striving towards something with these two cards. That's for sure. But there's something that could be throwing a wrench in it. That's the energy of here. Because it's kind of twofold. This is Capricorn energy, so it's working, right? It's climbing that mountain, having that internal drive, that determination to get up that mountain. So like I said, I feel like there's something you're working on, but something is coming in. This is the Liar in this deck, and something I feel is going to be throwing some type of a wrench in there. Nothing that you cannot overcome, but it's coming. So whatever it is that you're working on, that's something that's coming in through Sunday. I hope that helps. All right. Thanks, Sherry, for your question. Oh, my God. I love it. You'll have to let us know. All right. Let me go back and see the next question. There we go. I just want to make sure it did not lock me out. Hold on. Okay. The next one is from Kimberly. And let me let it populate. Okay. So this is from Kimberly. And she says, my question, I've been feeling like things were unfolding with my situation, so I've been hopeful and focusing on manifesting. After yesterday, I'm suddenly thinking maybe things are not okay at all and aren't going to be okay. Can my guides give me some guidance? Okay, let's go ahead and take a look at that. Okay, so I don't have a lot of detail on that. So let's see. I don't know what area, so let's go ahead and see what's going to come out. I've been feeling like things were unfolding with my situation, so I've been hopeful and focusing on manifesting. After yesterday, I'm suddenly thinking maybe things are not okay at all and aren't going to be okay. Can my guides give me some guidance? Okay. So this is going to be guidance from your guides. We have the 5 of Cups. We have the King of Cups and the 8 of Pentacles. Okay. 5 of Cups, King of Cups, and we've got the 8 of Pentacles. So this is really saying that, you know, this is that card of monomania. This is having that singular focus. You see, she is obsessed with this golden ball. Look at her face. She wants this so bad. She's not happy, but she wants this so bad. She thinks she wants it. There's something, your guides are saying there's something that you're chasing that you want it so bad, but it's not meant for you. So this is one of those moments where you're wanting this so bad, it goes in the pond. Oh, she's so hurt. She's so upset. But you know what? This frog is her real opportunity that's waiting to present to her. If he presented right now, she doesn't see him. She's probably going to step on him. All she cares about is that golden ball. She will miss this opportunity. When it goes in there, she's going to cry, have a temper tantrum, and then he's going to present and she's going to see him, and that's her next opportunity. Your guides are saying, take a look at what it is that you're focused on. Is that the right opportunity for you, or is it constantly out of reach and you're kind of beating your head against a wall, like you're chasing something that maybe is not meant for you? Again, it's for you to use your discernment on that, but this is something that's being brought to your attention. Then we have the King of Cups. This is about you getting in touch with your emotions and your intuition. He is the most intuitive of all the kings. There's something that you need to know intuitively. Is there something that's not working out for you to know intuitively? Is there something going on? Is that why you're saying something is unfolded? Is it because you had an epiphany? Is there something going on by you following your heart, following your intuition, and letting that guide you? And this is about you having this maturity of thought, having a high emotional IQ on this. This is not going from one extreme to the other. This is you really feeling into your situation. He is a king, so he's got that beautiful, mature energy. Then we have the Eight of Pentacles. This is you doing the groundwork. You're paying attention to all the details that are in this situation right now. That means you're paying attention to your emotions and the details on what it is this monomania is that's in there, that type of singular focus. You're going below the surface of things. You're really getting in touch with your intuition and how you feel about it, following your heart. But you're doing a lot of groundwork. Now, this is putting you in reality. Those are both cups. So we're looking at your emotions and we're looking at love. And now you're grounding it into the pentacles, into the 3D. You're doing the work. The story behind this card, she's taking spools of thread and she is weaving it into gold. She's doing a type of alchemy, and that only comes from mastering a craft, mastering a skill. Over and over, this practice makes perfect. So you're grounding this into reality. What is it that you see, right? You're doing the legwork. You're seeing everything for what it is, but you have to do the work. So no one's going to do it for you. So your guides are saying there's something that you need to see. And I have to say this too. You need to get that bird's eye view. So if you're in it to win it, this laser focus, that type of monomania, you need to stand back and get a bird's eye view. Look at the situation from afar and just sit with it and see what comes up. Because I have a feeling that you're going to see what this is, because that's a big thing. So that's what your guides want to tell you. Look at what you're focused on and see what direction you can go in. Okay, thank you, Kimberly, for your question. All right, so let me go to the next one. And this is from, hold on, populate. Okay, hold on. I'm not sure if I can say your name right. Zargathon? Zargathon. Okay. Oh, okay. You do follow Miss Molly. I love it. Would like to know when new love is. Okay, here we go. All right. YouTube follower Miss Molly would like to know when new love is. Okay, here we go. I love that. I saw Miss Molly in there. Oh, I just want to make sure. Did this thing lock up on me? Okay, I don't think it did. Okay. Oh, okay. I love that. That's cute. Thank you, Kim. I hope that helps. All right, here we go. Oh my God. This card just flipped out. That was wild. Okay, so this is the Sun card. It's the most positive card in the deck. So that's your first card. Let me get two more. I mean, that just showed itself. Okay, here we go. Let's get two more. I love that when Spirit does that, by the way. Oh my God. The King of Pentacles, hold on, and the Strength card. Beautiful cards. We have the Sun card. We have the King of Pentacles, Hermit, all 4 aces. This is like winning the lottery with me. You guys hear me say this all the time. Every tarot reader has their own unique relationship with every single deck. And for me, that's what this card symbolizes. It's like winning the lottery. A lot is coming in, and the Strength card. So here we go. This is you being incredibly positive. So when is love coming in? It's coming in with this vibration. This is you greeting the sun every morning, singing love, hearing the birds sing. This is you greeting the sun every day. It's coming through this portal. This is love every morning, right? This is you being in that loving vibration. This is the world being in love. This is you having that frequency. Then we have the King of Pentacles, the Hermit, all 4 aces. So this is talking about you striving for your idealized life. Now, in this case, we're talking about love. So you're striving for what your idealized version of love is. You have a lot of enlightenment. I think you've had some dark nights of the soul, which could come from some previous relationships, good and bad. But if they end bad, man, does that put people through the ringer? We've all been there. And you have to do that soul searching to, one, figure out what happened. Did you miss red flags? I mean, it just goes through like this big thing. But it's a learning experience for everybody. You take that knowledge and wisdom with you, if you've learned that lesson, into the next relationship that you're having. So that's something that's coming in for you in all 4 aces. So we're looking at Ace of Swords, Ace of Cups, the Ace of Wands, and the Ace of Pentacles. So that Ace of Swords is giving you clarity in these relationships right now. So when they come in, you will have that clarity. I think that this is coming in. Will you find love? Yeah. But you need your clarity with you. You don't want to miss red flags. You don't want to miss clues that are going to tell you what you want and what you don't want, even if it's not a red flag. Let's say, for example, you don't smoke. Someone says that they are a chain smoker. They smoke 4 packs a day. Okay, I mean, this is an easy one, but it's like, okay, that's probably not the person for you. Is there anything wrong with smoking? That's what they want to do, and then that's what you want to do. It's not a judgment call. It's just that maybe you don't want to be with that particular person. It's that kind of thing. You need to pay attention so that you stay on track and you stay focused for the next person that's meant for you. So the question is when. So time is hard in the tarot. I'm telling you what the energy is going to be coming in also. So you're going to have clarity on something that's coming in. You will see it, and that's going to bring you this type of victory and success in a relationship because you keep going till you meet the right person. All aces are gifts and blessings from the universe and new beginnings, and these are 4 new beginnings. Then we have the Ace of Cups. That is you being in the flow. That mind, body, soul connection up to source flow. Source is love. It's the one source. You are in the flow of love. This is allowing you to attract prosperity and abundance to you. You are attracting love to you. You're probably going to be attracting friends to you too, not just a romantic relationship, probably platonic, because when you are in that beautiful flow, you are a magnet and everybody wants to be your friend. So you will probably see other doors open up too. That's something that's coming in for you. Then we have the Ace of Wands, out with the old, in with the new, and that is a passionate new beginning, that spark. So yes, this is you having a lot of passion coming in. So you're excited, you're enthusiastic. Out with the old, in with the new. Maybe it's out with the old version of you, out with the old types of people that you dated. Maybe you're going to try and go outside your norm, outside your comfort zone to try something a little bit different, because maybe some of the people you dated in the past didn't work out, and maybe you have a type. And maybe you want to break that and try something a little different and see if that might expand the ability to have a type of successful relationship coming in. Then we have the Ace of Pentacles, and that is this King's Ace. And that is literally a golden opportunity being presented to you. So all the seeds that you're planting are now coming into fruition, which is allowing you to go down this path to have a golden opportunity. So maybe you've made some friends with people, you like them, maybe it's friend of a friend and you're introduced to someone, or maybe one of the friends you have now is actually dating material, but you never thought about crossing that line, right? It's something like that. It could even be like just these casual acquaintances, and now they show themselves. They look like an attractive suitor. That is something that's coming in for you. So yes, I definitely see it in the cards for you. It's you keeping that vibration high. The last card that's here for you is the Strength card. This is about you using your strength and courage. This is about you using the compassion of your heart. Your heart is key in this, right? Because it's about keeping that vibration up. If you are looking for love, you need to be in a loving vibration. If you are looking for love, you cannot be bitter, cynical, or an asshole. No one's going to want to be around an asshole, right? I mean, think about it. If you see someone that's kind of nasty, unless you're really attracted to that, you probably don't want to be around that. You want someone that's going to be very uplifting and positive. So this is about you. For me, this is about you having this compassionate heart and taming that inner beast, which means you're taming your version of self-doubt inside you. So when these people present, you're not doubting yourself. You have your strength and courage to see them and seize the day. That's what's coming in through the cards. So thank you, Miss Molly, for your question. That's what the universe wants to tell you about love. I love that. You're going to seize the day. But there's nothing wrong with the bad boy. I don't want to say asshole. There's nothing wrong with the bad boys. They have their place. They're attractive too. Okay, so here we go. Let me go ahead and let me go back. All right. So the next one is from Daryl. And Daryl writes, "Hi, Alison. We want to have another child. Will my wife conceive? Thanks, Daryl from Jacksonville. P.S. Love your Scorpio videos." Oh, thank you. Yeah, Scorpio's another one that's been on fire recently. I just love it. Okay, here we go. We want to have another child. Will my wife conceive? You didn't say so. Okay, wait. Okay, wait, hold on. Let me back up. Okay. We want to have another child. Will my wife conceive? Okay. I thought I saw the word soon. I think I put that in there. All right, here we go. Okay, will your wife conceive? We have the Emperor. We have the Four of Wands and the Queen of Swords. I would say yes. I think very, very, very high probability. We have the Emperor, the Four of Wands, and the Queen of Swords. I think you might even have a boy, with the Emperor being the first card coming out, this beautiful divine masculine type energy. Look at that beautiful energy. To me, that would tell me that, I'm going to say you're going to have a child, but I'm going to, you know what? I'm going to put myself on the line, and you'll have to get back to me in 9 months or a year. I think you're going to have a boy. That's the energy that's coming through. I don't like to say stuff like that, but I think it's coming through. Then we have this Four of Wands. This is, the card of marriage, of celebration, celebrating milestones, which would be having a child, a graduation, marriage, things like that. I believe you are definitely going to be having another child, and I think it's going to be a boy. This is about coming through the birth canal. I think, when if you end up having twins or triplets or whatever. I don't want to scare you, but when if you end up having that, I think that there's a good probability of it. I definitely think that you're going to conceive and you're going to have another child. I think it's going to be soon. I think that it's truth time. I think that this is about you looking towards your future and having your back to the past. I think you having this other child, and like I said, even if it's going to be twins or triplets or something, I think it's going to transform your life. I think it is going to change your reality. I think it's going to cause you to grow up really fast. I don't know how old you are. I'm just saying, I think that this is going to be something that you love and that it's great, but you're going to be growing up really fast to take care of this kid, or plural children. Thank you, Daryl from Jacksonville. That was a clean energy that's coming through. Oh my God, I love it. All right, let me see. That's funny. Yeah, you got to look at those red flags. There's so many of them. It's just that's why if you do something different, you might just go in a different direction. Not too different, right? You don't want to be like radical where it's night and day, and maybe that one has its own problems, but it's about going outside the box a little bit, opening that up, and that might show you something different. But yeah, I know. I think it's great about the baby. Yeah, mine was too. Very attractive asshole. But sometimes, it's hard. It's hard. That's why there are exes. All right. So that's funny. All right, here we go. This is going to be for Vanessa. Hi, Alison. What does the universe have to tell me? Thanks, Vanessa. I love your live shows. Friday night was great. Virgo Nation. Oh my God, Vanessa, thank you. Flattery gets you everywhere. That was a lot. Thank you. All right, what does the universe have to tell Vanessa? All right, here we go. We have the Four of Cups. We have the Seven of Wands and the Death card. Okay. Four of Cups, Seven of Wands, and the Death card. So this is really talking about looking at your energy level right now. There's something that's really troubling your heart. So I feel that you might have a blockage on your heart right now. And this could be in any area, right? It could be a career, it could be friends, family, your finances, your health, or a combination of all the above. But there's something that's really bringing you down, and this is causing you to miss gifts and blessings from the universe. So it's causing you to miss opportunities. This is an opportunity cost. So when you're in that kind of a mode, this could be you just being in a funk, apathetic, bored, impatient, pissed off, miserable, but it's that energy where you just miss everything. It's that kind of blah. So pay attention to your energy. This is about you getting a fire in you. This is telling me for you to stand up. See how he is sitting down and he's just kind of bored? This is you standing up now. This is you getting that fire under you, getting that passion back. This is you defending your position. This is you standing your ground, getting up and doing something. There's something you need to do in your life, whether it's seizing some moment and opportunity in relationships, in work or career, in finances, in relocation. It could be job transfer, whatever it is. It's about you really digging deep and doing something that you need to fight to do. So maybe you're even fighting yourself. You have an internal struggle because if you don't feel motivated, sometimes that's tough to pull yourself up. So this is about you digging deep and finding that fire and that passion inside you and making something happen. The last card is the Death card. Don't be afraid of the Death card. This is literally you releasing what no longer serves you. This is the beautiful Scorpio energy. And this is change and transformation. This is allowing you to release emotional baggage, to release any kind of baggage that might be holding you back that you don't need in your life. And that is a beautiful thing to feel clean, right? You're releasing old garbage, old relationships, whatever, people, places, things, ideas, old versions of you that don't resonate with you anymore. You've changed a lot. You release it like a snake shedding its skin. You just release it. That's what we do as we go through life. You just release it. And I think that's something that's coming through in the cards for you. I think the other thing is that this is about you realizing time is finite as the Death card. This is not a dress rehearsal. You have one life and you want to make the most of it. And that's what's coming through in the cards. This is about you really going within and releasing what doesn't serve you so that you have the freedom to maneuver throughout your life right now. And I think that you're in a big learning lesson. There's something that's coming in. I feel like it's kind of convoluted, so I feel like it's in different areas of your life. It's not just one particular area because it's not a super clean energy. Like I don't see like just finances or just health. I think it's kind of a combination, and that's why it's a convoluted kind of energy. So let's just say, for example, it is work and it is finances. Like maybe you're not making enough money, you have to get a second job, or you already have a second job and it's still not enough depending on where you're living. But it's that kind of thing where it's just like there's just like these things are interconnected and you just don't feel happy. So it's you looking at everything with clarity and with reality and seeing what it is that you can do. And you don't let it get you down. You say, okay, I don't like it. So what can I do? And it might not feel good at the time, but you know what? That's what's going to allow you to maneuver into a better aspect of your life and to have more options and have more fun. right? There's always a solution out there. You just need to pull back and take a good hard look at it. That's what's coming through. But this is telling me when you release what no longer serves you, I think that it's going to lighten your load and you won't feel so weighed down. So that's what's coming through in the cards. So thank you, Vanessa. I love that. You have a beautiful energy. You just feel really sad, you know? So that's what I'm saying. Just release that stuff and move on and you'll feel great. Okay. Thank you for your question. All right, so I'm going to do final call. We are an hour and a half, and I usually try and keep this to just 2 hours. So this is an excellent time for me to do final call. If you're watching tonight's show and you want to ask a question and you don't know what to ask, you can just say, what does the universe want to tell me today? Or like you've seen a lot of people, you know, will I find love? Or can you tell me about this or tell me about that? Or if you have a deceased loved one that you would like to connect with to see if they have a message for you, you can ask that too. So definitely, here we go. Definitely, if there's something you want to say, go ahead and reach out to me and say something. Okay, so here we go. This is final call if you have a question. All right. So the next one is from Devin, and he writes, will my new business be successful? Thanks, Devin. Okay, let's find out. Oh, thank you. I see your comment. Thank you for the comment about the Sagittarius reading. Yeah, it's on fire. It just kept coming. It was really good. All right, here we go. So this is going to be for Devin. Will his new business be successful? We have the Strength card. We have the 5 of Swords and the Queen of Swords. Yeah, it's going to be successful, but you're going to have some obstacles. We've got the Strength card, the 5 of Swords, and the Queen of Swords. So this is really telling me that your strength and courage is what's going to get you through for you to be successful. It's that simple. Everything you put into that business is going to pay out in the long run. You're absolutely going to have some obstacles coming in. Some are going to be big. Some are going to be small. It's about you choosing your battles. You see he's holding that tree. Look how big he is. He's got human bones in his beard. Those are big obstacles. When some are so big, that's when you move out of the way and you let it go past you. So you choose your battle. This is you not taking on things that you can't win. Okay, that's when you have to be smart about it and take on things that you can win and that it is a opportunity cost, right? So it's about you knowing what to do and what not to do. And I think that's what you're doing here with your strength and courage, along with the Queen of Swords, because she's brilliant. This is you using your analysis, your rationale to really look at everything that's going on around you. You're looking at the cold, hard truth. And that's going to save your butt. Because if you're lying to yourself, if you're fibbing to yourself about this as you're looking at the numbers or as you're looking about location for your business or anything like that, that's going to come back and bite you. Like, I'm all about manifesting stuff in, but you also then have to look at the reality as you're doing it. And so again, it's like marrying the two and you have this marinated process, but this is you having the cold, hard facts and what it is that you're going to do with them. And I love that because you're leaving emotion out of it. You are absolutely looking at the facts, but there are going to be some obstacles coming in. So don't kid yourself. I think that's true for any business, but your strength and courage is going to get you through it. Wow. Thank you, Devin, for your question. All right. So thank you. Let me see. Grassen Curie. So I just want to let you know, if it's a super chat, it's $30. So you'll have to do the difference. And that's because YouTube takes 40%. So I just go ahead and YouTube is, our super chat is 30, and then PayPal, Venmo, Stripe is 20. All right. So I'll come back to that until you get the balance. All right. So the next question is from Michelle, and she writes, "Hi, Alison, love your show." Thank you, Michelle. I appreciate it. Will travel be restricted by governments in the future? Inquiring minds want to know, LOL. Thanks, Michelle. Okay, I love it. Okay, so this is not travel advice. Maybe I need to say that. Okay, so Will travel be restricted by governments in the future? Inquiring minds want to know. Okay. Let's find out. Will travel be restricted in the future? Okay. Two of Wands, the Hermit, and the Judgment card. I think it will, actually. That's a bummer. Two of Wands, the Hermit, and the Judgment card. So, yeah, I think that, I think that there's going to be some people that can travel freely and others that can't. And I think a lot of other people can't even travel because they can't afford it. But I think the ones that can, there's going to be two pools. I think it's going to come down. Some people can travel and some can't. What an interesting question. I was just talking about this with my friends. And so then you've got the Hermit card. I think a lot of people are going to be alone. I think a lot of people are going to be restricted by governments. I think they're going to be stuck in their homes. And I think that this is about no movement. To me, this is no movement. This is no passage, no travel. This is being stuck in the cave, being stuck in the home, and you're tending your own fire. So, yeah. So that is something that's coming. We also have the Judgment card. I think it's a day of reckoning. I think that people are going to be called on the carpet in the sense of they're going to be called out on it. And I don't think that the governments are really going to care. So will travel be restricted by governments in the future? I think it will be. Yes, restricted. Not stopped, but restricted. But a lot of people aren't going to be able to travel because this is a major arcana. This is another major arcana. And this is, again, the Judgment card. So this is going to be people asking questions. I think that I think a lot of people are going to go along with it. I think you have other people that are awake and that they don't want that. They don't want the restrictions. We want our freedoms. But I do feel that there's a large segment of the population that is going to get on board with the restrictions. And I think that this is going to be another issue that we're going to have, just like the Jabberwocky people and the non-Jabberwocky people. It really created a lot of division. And I think that this is something that this is telling me we're going to have a lot of division. I think that you're going to see people, though, a lot of people waking up, but not the people that are asleep. You're going to see the people that already would not want this to happen. They're going to get even angrier. So I think that's an energy that's coming off the card. What an interesting question. Thank you, Michelle, for your question. So yeah, I think travel restriction is going to happen. I hope not. I'm getting ready to travel everywhere, but that's the energy that's coming off the cards. I think it is. Oh, interesting. Okay. All right. So now let me go ahead. Thank you for paying the balance. Let me go back and scroll back for your question. Okay, it says, will my 70% disability be approved next week? Thank you. Sag reading was incredible. Thank you. Flattery gets you everywhere. Let's find out. Will your 70% disability be approved next week? Okay. Okay. All right. We have the Six of Wands. We have the Nine of Cups, and then we have the King of Cups. I would say yes. We have the Six of Wands, the Nine of Cups, and the King of Cups. So what this is telling me, this is victory and success after a struggle. So that's why this would tell me a big fat yes, is that it would be coming in, your victory and success. So this is all your time, effort, energy, your heartache, everything you've put into this, it's going to be birthed. So I think you have a high probability of getting it. Then with this Nine of Cups, this is what you're manifesting in. So the manifestation cards are the 3, 6, and 9. And here is the Nine of Cups. This is throwing that coin into the wishing well and having your manifestation come into fruition. I think that it's coming. I think you'll get your 70%. We also have this King of Cups. This is about going deep, going into this. And I think you are in it to win it. I think that you are going deep and that this is about you following your heart. I think you feel it. I think you know that you're right. And I think you're going to get it. So if I had to put money on it, my answer would be yes, I think you are. That's the energy that's coming through in the cards. Remember, this is not financial advice, okay? So I just want to put that disclaimer out there, but I would say, yeah. Wow, congratulations. I love it. That's the energy. Remember, there's always new information. I always want to put that disclaimer out there. Okay, so what else do we have? We have, let's see. Bummer. Yeah, I know. That's not good. I think it's interesting how all of this stuff is related to what's going on right now around the world. I think it is not just the United States. I think it's all over. And I think that's what we're going to see. Okay, so next question is from Steve. And Steve writes, hi, Alison. Will I find love this year? This is the love night. Okay, let's find out. I'm actually going to switch to the love deck for that question. All right. So, will I find love this year? All right. I know. I hope you get it. I hope you get it. That would be great to see you get that 70% disability. All right. This is for Steve. So 8 of Pentacles, the 9 of Pentacles, and the High Priestess. So will you find love this year? Well, you're definitely doing the work for it. 8 of Pentacles, the 9 of Pentacles, and the High Priestess. So this is telling me that you're putting all the work into it. You're doing everything you should be doing. You're joining the meetup groups. You're putting yourself out there because you're not going to meet anybody sitting at home. If you want love, you got to put yourself out there. It's that simple. And you're doing your due diligence. You're doing your work. You are mastering yourself. I think you're mastering the art of conversation. That way the dates go smooth. You've got your questions that you want to ask them right up front. That's kind of like a screening process. You're definitely doing that. I think you also enjoy your alone time. So, and that there's nothing wrong with that. So I think that, you've got this nice balance going where you want to be with someone, but you also have your alone time. Of course, that's healthy, right? Who wouldn't want that? You need to be your own person. And what I mean by healthy is that means you're not looking for a codependent relationship. You are your own person and you want the other person to be their own person, and you can enjoy companionship and a romantic relationship. And that's a thing of beauty that's coming in. With this High Priestess, this is really talking about you feeling intuitively. I think that you have a lot of potential that's going on around you right now for getting a relationship. And I think it's about you just getting in touch with your intuition, and you'll know the right person that presents because they're going to have that they're going to resonate with you, right? So you'll be able to know it when you see it. And I think you're going to have that immediate recognition. That's part of this laser focus. Not only are you independent, you have that laser focus. You're going to see them. It's just a matter of time. I think it's absolutely coming. Was it this year? Yes, absolutely. I would imagine that it's going to be very soon because you've been doing a lot of work. You've really been honing that skill and you've been putting yourself out there. So yes, Steve, you will find love this year. I love that for you. Congratulations. All right. Again, final call. This is going to be it. All right. And let me go ahead and log back in. Time me out. Hopefully I don't have to do the motorcycles or street lights. Okay. So this is from Mark, and he says, what does the universe want to tell me today? Thanks, Mark. P.S. Loved your Aries reading. Thank you. Okay, I love it. Thank you. Flattery gets you everywhere. You guys know that. I love it. I'm on the other end of a computer. I don't get to interact with you guys until I do the lives. All right, so it's nice to get feedback. All right, here we go. What does the universe want to tell Mark today? We've got the 7 of Cups, the Ace of Swords, and the Temperance card. All right, so 7 of Cups, Ace of Swords, and the Temperance card. So the universe wants to tell you to get clarity. I feel like you don't have clarity right now. It's about you getting things clear in your head. I think you have a lot on your plate. I think a lot is being presented to you right now, but you don't have clarity, and that's okay. When you don't have clarity, wait for clarity. You don't need to act or do something rash. It's about standing back, looking at everything, and waiting for clarity, because the clarity just came. We have that Ace of Swords, a literal gift and blessing from the universe and a new beginning. And this is the sword of truth and clarity. So this is telling me that it's coming. You're going to have these epiphanies coming in with whatever it is that you're looking at in any aspect of your life. So again, if you don't have clarity, wait for clarity, because it's definitely coming with that ace. Then we have the Temperance card. This is talking about you getting balance and harmony, which is what you don't have right here because you don't have clarity, but it's coming. And so this is something that's definitely going to show up for you. That balance, that harmony, getting on your path again. I feel maybe you were derailed for a little bit. Maybe something got in your way. Maybe it slowed down. Something blocked you. But I feel like it's you getting back on your life path again, and you're going down the road. Something just kind of got in your way momentarily. I do feel that this is allowing you to really, I feel like you're being able to tap into your higher self. That's another energy that's coming through. And I think that's helping to guide you. I think that you're looking for that type of spiritual guidance, and it's coming in. I think you're also deepening your spiritual connection to Source. And that is something that is part of what it is that you're going through. And I think you've asked for help and you've asked for clarity. And I think that that's something that is showing up right here. But it's a combination of these two cards together. Wow. So that is definitely coming in for you for today, Mark. That's what the universe wants to tell you. Your clarity and your peace is coming to be in that position of peace and harmony, right? Balance. Okay. Thank you, Mark, for your question. All right. So we have the last question, and this is from Lisa. And oh my God, and it has to do with travel. This is hilarious. Okay. Hi, Alison. Loved your Pisces video. Is this a good time for me to travel to Italy? Thanks, Lisa. Okay, disclaimer, this is not travel advice. All right. All right. And she says, loved your Pisces video. Thank you, Lisa. I appreciate it. Okay, so here we go. Is this a good time for Lisa to travel to Italy? All right. Here we go. I just want to do something really quick. I just thought of something before I pull those cards. Everyone's going to have to wait just 1 second. I just want to see something really quick. Okay. All right. Sorry about that. Something just came up. All right, here we go. So this is for Lisa. Is this a good time for her to travel to Italy? Oh my God, yes. The Sun card, the most positive card in the deck, with the 7 of Swords and the Page of Pentacles. Okay, we've got the Sun card, we've got the 7 of Swords, and we've got the Page of Pentacles. So this is really talking about a big fat yes. This is you following your heart. This is you going to Italy. This is you going to Italy without a care in the world. You're very carefree. You're following your heart. You're upbeat, place of enthusiasm. This is time for you to do it, to definitely go for it. This is about you being strategic about it. So that's you keeping your eyes open, your head on a swivel while you're over in Italy. This is about you when you're traveling. This is telling me that, again, you know, you're looking to see, what is it? The travel watch list, you know, when they list countries to see like what the safe travel is. It's really being strategic on that level. You're looking to make sure that it's okay for you to be in that country. It's Italy. I would imagine, of course, that it is, but look to see what the travel advisory is. Be strategic about your luggage, what you're taking. When you go there, especially with like what has happened in the Western countries, especially over in Europe in certain areas, it depends on where you go, is that you might want to be aware of whatever you take could get stolen. So it could be luggage, could be anything. So don't take anything that's an heirloom item, right? You take something that if it gets lost or stolen, it's okay. That's what this card is telling me. remember, this is the card that could be a card of theft and of gossip, and it's being strategic. Something could be going on behind your back. So it could be that some theft might take place. So it's about you being strategic. Do not take any item that if it gets stolen or lost, that you're going to be heartbroken over. If it gets lost or stolen, it's okay. It was traveling. It's kind of like if you want to go and gamble, and let's say you're just going to take a couple $100. Okay, that's what I don't mind losing. That's what I'm going to play with. If I make money, great. If I don't, I'm okay with losing $200, let's say. It's the same thing when you're going to go there and to Italy. This card is telling me you take clothes, shoes, whatever, that if it gets lost or stolen, you're okay with it, right? You've come to terms with it. It's okay. You planned in advance. You're not taking something your grandmother gave you that is irreplaceable, and when it's lost or stolen, you're devastated. You're not doing that on this trip. You're being strategic just in case something happens like that. And you're keeping your head on a swivel to make sure nothing happens to you. The other card that's here is the Page of Pentacles. This is about you having opportunities on this trip. I think this trip is an excellent opportunity for you to learn. This is about you being a student. So you're going to Italy. This is an excellent opportunity for you to look at the art museums, right? Look at the churches. Look at the culture in general. Go to a wine bar. Have real coffee, espresso. Talk to the people. See the food, right? Everything about it, the whole lifestyle. It's about you just embracing it, and it's an excellent learning situation for you. You're going to have a great time. This card is high vibing. It's just you need to be aware that some things could be going on behind your back. There's gypsies, there's immigrants. I'm not throwing immigrants under the bus, but this is a reality of what's happening in Europe and other places around the world right now. So just keep your eyes open to protect yourself. We don't want anything to happen to you. So that's what's coming in for you, Lisa. So thank you for your question, and safe travels. And that was not travel advice. Okay, that's the energy of the cards. All right. So now we are going to go ahead and do I'm going to change it. It's not a soul tribe reading anymore. I'm going to change it to the reading for the collective. I want to change that. Okay. So if you're enjoying tonight's show, please take a moment to like, share, and subscribe. It really helps out the show. And hit the notification bell on any of the shows you'd like to see coming up. I go live on Tuesday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, on Thursday in the morning, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and then again on Friday evening, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and I answer your questions. Okay, then you can also go to my website, ancientoakpsychicarts.com. All of these links are in the description below. And there you can sign up for the free newsletter, book a personal reading with me if you'd like to go further into anything or just discuss something. It's for an hour. And then also a missing person consultation. You can also check out the Learning Center. That's where my Manifestation Masterclass is. And the Online Tarot Masterclass is coming. I'm going to be uploading that online. I currently teach it live in March and October. But we're all in different time zones, different schedules. So I'm going to upload it so you can take it at your own pace. I also do private lessons in tarot, manifestation, and raising your vibration. All right. All that being said, I'm going to go ahead and do the reading for the collective right now. All right. So here we go. And don't forget the membership. If you would like to join, become a member of tonight's show, because I have to say, Snarf bought 50 memberships. That's incredible. Ken bought 5, I believe, right? I mean, it's just like, I can't think because I'm channeling right now, but 5 or 10, I can't remember. And then I'm going to be gifting them on Thursday's show and then on Friday's show. So look for that. Oh my God, this has been incredible. So here we go. Let's see what is the general reading for the collective. What does the universe want to tell everybody? Oh, what happened? Did this go off? Thank you, Ava. Exactly. It's going to be a reading for the collective. All right, here we go. Oh my God, the Lovers card. This is my favorite card in the whole deck. And the Sun card. Oh my God. And the Eight of Pentacles. Oh my God, this is just so great for everybody. Look at this. We've got the Lovers card. We've got the Sun card. and the 8 of Pentacles. I'm going to have to ruin my deck and put stars on everything because YouTube can't handle the way humans look. So I'm going to have to do something like that. Anyways, so the Lovers card is traditionally about choices. Choices that are in alignment with you, like soul aligned, right? So you're looking at choices in relationships. You're looking at choices in work and career, things that are really deep and meaningful to you. That is going to allow you to really get in touch with something that is on your soul purpose, your soul path. That's something that's coming in for everybody. So it's you having your morals, your ethics, your values aligned to it. If it's a relationship, it's something where you go out and have coffee with someone. Let's say it's a date, because everyone here has been looking for love for the most part. You go out on a date for coffee. You're thinking it's going to be 30 minutes, an hour, something like that. See how it goes. You end up talking for 5 hours and it feels like 5 minutes. It's that kind of energy, and neither of you want it to end. So you make plans for the next date, but it's mutual. You both feel it because it's in alignment. Soulmate activity. It's that kind of energy. And again, it can even be career. When if you're already with the person that's your soulmate, well, maybe it's you deepening that connection with that person, doubling down. I mean, a lot of beautiful things are coming in for people right now. You know, I know the news and everybody, they like to promote that doom and gloom, but there's a lot of beauty and love in this world. And we need to start raising that up. People need to really tap into that and be grateful for what they have. That gratitude really helps open that heart up. So this is something that's really coming in for this card. It is a beautiful energy. So really get yourself aligned and do that work, right? Then we have the Sun card. This is the most positive card in the deck. This is you striving to, you're striving to God. You're striving to love. You're striving to the one source. You are striving to be the best person you can possibly be in this life. It's you putting yourself out there every single day. You get up, you greet the sun every day from a place of beauty, inner love, and you get up every day and you do it over and over and over. And that you're doing it and you're mastering yourself, and this is bringing you success in your life. This is attracting the right people, places, things, ideas, the right mindset. It's a thing of beauty, and that's what's coming in for everybody. Along with this 8 of Pentacles, this is you doing the work. It's not going to get done for you. This is you doing the work. It's you taking control of your own life. This is the card of self-mastery. You are having that type of discipline. You could be the smartest person in the world. If you don't have discipline, you're not going to be able to apply it. So it's a kind of like, you could be really intelligent. Let's say you didn't pay attention to your English class and now you can't write correctly. You did not have discipline to pay attention to that. I'm not talking about learning disabilities, nothing like that, but I'm just saying if you did not pay attention, it's going to come back and bite you, right? Because you did not have the discipline, and you can learn it now, and that is you using discipline. And that's what this is. It's self-mastery. If you have a weakness, work on it. If that is something that is going to benefit you moving forward, right? So that is something that's coming in. It's that type of self-mastery. So that's what the universe wants to tell everybody here today, whether you're watching live in the replay or whenever this video happens to find you. Oh, I love it. All right, everybody, wishing you lots of love and a happy 4th of July if I don't see you before then. And welcome everybody to the membership. I think it's so beautiful. If anybody would like to join the membership program, go to the YouTube channel, hit join. And if you are, if you want, I think you hit the $sign. Ken, I can't remember exactly what it is. We've been trying to figure it out. You're welcome, everybody. Thank you. I'm glad that you're here, and I wish everybody lots of love and have a safe and happy 4th of July. All right, bye for now.